It's I.W. Sports. Cha. What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? It's your boy Wildcat Martin in the building. That man, Detroit Mel.
What up, though?
The man with the grandmaster plan for this whole I.O.W. network. Yo. It's Thursday. Happy to be here. Another wonderful day, another beautiful day. Sit here and talk some sports, y'all. We alive. We kicking it like we is on Sunday when if everybody was watching that versus battle, that Earth, Wind, and Fire, and that.
Oh yeah, I got to watch that, man.
Oh, you missed it? Oh man.
Yeah, I was intending to watch it and forgot to watch it.
Man, it was live. It was a whole vibe. The only thing that really bothered me was Steve Harvey's Darkwing Duck little looking ass. I guess he was the honorary host, whatever.
Why?
Yeah, he's just an unnecessary nigga that was in the way. You know, you don't sing, you don't, bro. You. I guess you a funny man. You used to be funny. I don't know what happened.
Right.
I ain't gonna. Nah, let me chill out. I ain't gonna shit on Steve Harvey. Anyway, you got tuned in to the I.O.W. Sports Show. Again, going over to the website www.ioftenwonder19.com and get all the information of anything I.O.W. network related. And big news, we are like right now live on our I.O.W. network. So if you are a Apple iOS user,
right.
You little busters, whatever it's Android, Samsung,
Android
day. Anyway, go on over to your Apple store, go download the app. The I.O.W. network app is live. It is streaming, and we would definitely appreciate the support for all the hard,
right.
Especially shout out to Mel, man. He's like he's a mad scientist over here. like literally ideas just kind of flow out of his head like every second that he's breathing, and he's like, oh, we need to do this, we need to do that. and me and Lex are like, yes. Whatever you need, Your Highness. We help provide all the content, but just trying to help, support our big bro on his brainchild. This is brainchild. It's like Frankenstein just brought something to life. So no, for real, y'all go support the live stream. The shit's live. Hey, it's a lot of hard work going into it, a lot of love. So
right.
Go support for real.
I'm trying to work the kinks out of it, but we gonna get it.
Ain't everything gonna be perfect. So don't be trying to dog us now. You feel me? We ain't the damn tech savvy people out in San Francisco and shit. We ain't like that, but we doing it our way,
right,
on our own. Pretty much all money in, all money out, like my man Nip Hustle used to say. Anyway, we gonna talk some sports. Let's get to it.
Let's get in it,
man. Those Brooklyn Nets, man. This shit is just, getting
redonkulous.
It's just not fair to the rest of the East. Now, I will say this.
Shoot, the rest of the league, nigga.
Yeah, rest of the league. Well, I mean, honestly, it's just a lot of teams are getting injuries at the bad time.
Right.
Of the day. I'm not of the day of the year.
Mm-hmm,
I mean, it's like 6 weeks left in the regular season,
right,
of the NBA, and so it's movement time. It's where you start lining yourself up for the playoff push. You don't want to be in the 7th to 10th seeds this year, because I'm telling you, that little tournament is going to jack your whole season up.
All the way
up. Because literally, so just in case everybody hasn't heard, the NBA has implemented a new play-in tournament to the playoffs. So it's pretty much the 7th seed plays the 8th seed, the 9th seed plays the 10th seed. So the winner of the 9-10 game plays the loser of the 7-8 game. The winner of the 7th-8th game automatically.
Too much to keep up with.
No, it is. The winner of the 7th-8 game automatically gets the 7th seed, so they go into the playoffs. And then the loser of that 7th-8 game plays the winner of the 9-10 game. The loser of the 9-10 game is automatically booted. So of course the winner plays that loser of the 7-8 game, and then they determine the last 8 seed, and then that's how you can. So pretty much, if you're a 10 seed, you gotta, miraculously win just 2 games in a row, and you're in the playoffs. So I mean,
that's it.
Yeah. So honestly, maybe they're just using the regular season as just practice for the whole regular season for the playoffs, obviously.
Right.
Because to me, that says regular season don't matter. Let's just hang around the 10 seed and we're in there. That's what it seems like to me.
What up, though, Mel?
That's kind of what I
said. Brooklyn Zoo. Shout out to Old Dirty Bastard.
Hey, Brooklyn is the zoo right now, boy. Right. Because they got the gorillas. They got the killers right now. I mean, this is what happens. So James Harden gets the hamstring tightness a few weeks back. He tries to come back over the weekend or Monday, I believe. Plays like 4 minutes, goes out. And then KD returns on Wednesday, and then they don't lose a step. KD goes 5 for 5, makes all 5 of his shots, 2 from downtown.
Right.
Makes all 5 of his free throws.
Right.
He was a little bit rusty. Got the 6 turnovers, but
right.
I ain't gonna harp on that. But what he did in 19 minutes, you're like, this is not fair.
Yeah, I think he went 5 for 5 or something like that.
Yeah, went 5 for 5, 2 for 2 from downtown. Made all 5 of his free throws. I mean,
it's like, sick.
Man, he did all that damage in 19 minutes. I mean, he looked good. He did look good. He looked rested. He did not look rusty.
Probably what he needed. You know what I'm saying? A little rest.
Bro.
A little rest go a long way.
So I gotta talk
Lord
about
knows
this.
I can use some. Like sleeping now.
Get some sleep. I mean, I gotta keep 100.
Right.
So a few weeks back, before the Nets even picked up LaMarcus Aldridge and Blake, everybody like, 2 washed up old ass niggas, blah blah blah. So they get on the team,
right,
and they're contributing.
Oh yeah,
like was this when did Blake want to start shooting downtown and make it?
This nigga was playing chameleon.
He went 2 for 4 downtown.
I was like, come on, Blake, you ain't do that.
LaMarcus Aldridge went 2 for 2 downtown. I'm like, what? So all y'all niggas shooting 3 now?
Right.
Like, where did this come from? Remember, I was an all-star, right? Y'all must have forgot. Like on some Roy Jones shit.
Right. LaMarcus Aldridge was playing possum over in San Antonio.
He was like, oh, y'all niggas just gonna see me on the bench.
All right, bet.
All right, bet.
I'll wait for y'all to trade. I'm gonna show you who I am.
Yeah, just buy me out. See what gonna happen.
Yeah, they look hard to beat, bro. They passed the eye test as far as that, But
I mean, it was a shoe in. Okay,
don't do the Gonzaga.
Don't do the. Don't do the. Now you right on that one. Don't. You got a point. Don't do the Gonzaga.
Gonzaga was like. I was like, I told y'all. I wanted to do the.
But they are who we thought they were.
What'd you say, Dennis?
But they are who we thought they were.
I mean, let's talk about it real quick because we weren't able to actually talk about it.
Right. Get our March Madness.
Yeah, let's get the end of it, and then we'll get back to the NBA. But I mean, I was waiting for you to. I told you so. I was waiting for you to say it.
I loaded up Denny just for you.
They are. I was
like, I'm gonna find the right time to lead that on in. So I can go, they are who we thought they were.
Man, I tried to give Gonzaga the benefit of the doubt.
Let me say this. They went further than I thought they were.
I mean, they made international
championship. You know what I'm saying? But
you get there.
I mean,
hey, you got to get there to win it. So they got there.
Baylor did it like he did everybody else.
Oh my gosh!
I was like,
where'd they go?
Anybody seen Gonzaga? You seen them niggas? I feel like, have you seen her?
Boom, boom.
Have you seen her?
Oh, When you niggas used to be the shit on the block, then Baylor came through and took your guap. Have you seen them? Gonzaga, have you seen them? Hey, oh!
Why? Oh, why?
Do we lose so badly?
Oh,
Man, I look. Go ahead and say it. Rub it in. I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt because, like, look, Gonzaga was playing like phenomenal team ball.
they were.
And literally, like, they were blowing cats out. So then, when they got to that UCLA game, they actually hit that little peak of it, of adversity,
Right.
of a tough challenge, and they passed. I mean, of course, you get through with a lucky, heave from just under half court, to not go into double overtime and get the win. So I mean, I understand it, but look, in most cases, the most talented team doesn't always win you the championship.
Facts.
In this case, the more talented team won, and the best team won. So they was just overall everything better,
right,
than Gonzaga. They were the most talented, the most team-oriented team. They more physical, they were faster, they were stronger. They
was like Mr. T in Rocky 3. You can't win, Rock. You can't win. There, he's a dinosaur.
They literally this was almost like a replay of the Super Bowl. It was high fly offense, got shut down by miraculous defense, and then Baylor just like, yeah, this our shit.
Thought y'all was taking this with y'all, didn't y'all?
Boy, they ran up in their house and stole all their shit, took all their lunch money, dog.
Could they draw us too? Left that nigga naked.
Took they lady and did something nasty to it and gave them back. Like what? and I ate your cinnamon toast crunch, fool.
Appreciate it. Good look, nigga. Good look.
You need some more milk,
right?
Just the last of that shit too. Like, damn.
Yeah.
I mean,
facts, man. I will say I was surprised.
Hey, wasn't that mustache shit from Timmy and that guy?
Right. Hey,
no.
You wasn't doing none of that.
No, sir. None of that.
Timmy?
Yeah.
Timmy?
What are you?
Where are you, Timmy?
Have you seen him?
Have you seen him?
That was just demolishing, man.
Yeah, man, that was crazy. But let's transition back into NBA. I just wanted to get that off my chest. It wasn't that moment, but I wanted to get off my chest.
I know. You just had to remind me that, you play the tape back. I said, I think Baylor wins, but I don't think this is I think it's a closer game I was wrong at that point.
Right.
Gonzaga just got the brakes beat off them boys. That wasn't even fair. But in transitioning back, we were talking about the Nets. The Nets it's just not fair.
It's not.
I mean, the Knicks try to hang. They be trying to hang with them.
Yeah. But
it's still not this Nets team at full strength, and every now and then. So I think a superstar transition out.
I think it was I can't remember, it was Bart Scott or somebody I listened to this morning, and they had how they had little poll questions and stuff.
Yeah,
I think one of the things they had asked was which team between the Lakers and the Nets looks better without with their injuries.
Oh, come on, that's an easy ass question.
I'm like, bro, why would you ask that question?
It was a pointless question.
AD went down, the Lakers look like the Pistons.
And then when LeBron go out, they look like a JV team.
Them niggas like the Washington Generals. It's like they playing the Globetrotter, nigga.
Like it's not even fair. Like you get it's tale of two teams for sure.
For sure.
Lakers without AD and LeBron.
Right.
It's night and day. It's night and day.
I think the biggest thing with Brooklyn too is that they got a better supporting cast.
Well, it's not that the Lakers don't have a supporting cast. It's just like they depend so heavily on AD and LeBron. It's like them cats forget that they got to play.
Man, it's like watching a B movie and watching an A-list movie.
I mean, it's crazy because look, the Lakers are only beating Raptors and Magic.
Right.
Bottom feeders of the bottom feeders team that literally the Magic traded away 3/4 of their starting
we're
five.
gonna start over.
Yeah.
They ain't looking good this year.
Yeah.
And next year I don't think we showing up either.
Yeah.
So we gonna trade.
Enough is enough.
Enough of this.
Let's get to the future.
We about to go play with Mickey, nigga.
It's me, Mickey.
Right.
And then the Raptors, I mean, I don't know what's going on with that franchise.
They hanging out with Tim Hortons.
Drinking on that team. Timmy Turner. Timmy Hortons. They over there getting litty.
Yeah.
I mean, but 2 years from removed from winning the finals.
Right.
It's weird how the trajectory that franchise is going. I mean, of course you don't get Kawhi back, but come on.
Still. I mean, we had basically
majority of
the
team structure that was there.
Right.
Like,
go get some. You should have got somebody else and kept it moving.
Damn, how important was Kawhi to that team?
I guess he was the team because they ain't did nothing since Kawhi.
They're not.
Right.
But I mean,
Toronto got a team.
Yeah, they still exist.
Right. Watch the Blue Jays play, not the Raptors or the Maple Leafs.
But I mean, it's just weird that they can only beat damn trash of the bottom teams.
Right.
And literally, and they're not blowing them out. They're playing like 1 possession, 2 possession games with these guys. They're not.
And I think that's what troubles me about people automatically putting them in the finals. I was like, they got a tough road.
It got tougher once AD went down. And then it got hella tougher once Bron went down.
And not only that,
and then
and then he gets hurt.
His first game, bro.
It's like, man.
And he been out for he missed the last.
I need to put y'all back in the bubble.
Gosh. Oh my god,
that's when y'all show up the best.
Maybe the bubble is the only place that matters for the Lakers. So
what Richard say? End of the day, Lakers with Bron and Davis healthy will repeat. When Nets play everybody, they were barely winning. I don't know about that, Richard. Man, I think they haven't. How many games have they played with all of them?
Like 7 games. 7 games.
And that was like when they first got going. Now, they didn't play some more games. And they still ain't really play with everybody.
No.
But with KD and Kyrie, they were looking smooth, man.
Look, the Nets are proving that they can win games with just one star.
With just James Harden.
But that's what I'm saying. With just one star. So they haven't played a lot with all 3.
Mm-hmm.
So we know what the damage they're gonna do with all 3, especially with Slim Reaper around.
Right.
I don't care what nobody says. The key of all this is Kevin Durant.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's be upfront and center about this whole situation.
Right.
The Nets will only go as far as Slim Reaper takes them. In the story. Period. Now, what I'm saying is, now when it comes to the Lakers, we need to worry about when AD and Bron comes back, because it don't. None of this talk don't matter, because even if what they come back for the playoffs, you still need to get that rust off. Still need to get back into the flow of a team.
There's like 20 games left.
It's like 6 weeks left.
Yeah, so that's not sure.
I mean,
and when is AD expected to come back?
AD probably like a week.
And then LeBron,
a week and a half, and LeBron maybe up to maybe another month. Who knows?
So that's right at the playoffs, pretty much.
Right up to the playoffs.
AD may come back another week or two.
Another week or so. Andre Drummond still may be out. Maybe another week. I think
they haven't even played together.
I think both ADs might come back at the same time.
They haven't played together yet.
No. Fucking Andre Drummond gets hurt on his first game, bro.
That nigga toe is too big. or shoes too small. He's like, all right, what'd you say, Rich? Let's be real then. If AD is guarding KD, they cancel each other out.
No. First of all, Anthony Davis don't want none of that smoke. Kevin Durant already showed LeBron don't want none of that smoke. Y'all saw when he pulled up damn near 3 feet in the finals against the Cavaliers when he was with the Warriors. You saw that. KD's like, he looked right at it. Was an ISO moment. It was
Oh yeah.
Kevin Durant came up with the ball.
Mhm.
Only guy that was out there was LeBron. He looked right at him and said, "What's up?" And he pulled up in that nigga's face and was like, "Blah."
That's what's up.
That's what's up. So LeBron's definitely don't want none of that smoke. First of all, Anthony Davis don't like playing no damn defense. Majority of his blocks coming off is because he's doing help.
Weak side defense.
Weak side defense.
Mhm.
Anthony Davis is not a physical cat. He don't like to be physical.
You see his ankles?
Yeah.
You seen his knees?
That boy got eggshells for ankles. Look, Anthony Davis
glad
don't
they
want
playing
that
outside
smoke.
a good win. His ankles might crack.
Anthony Davis don't want that smoke.
You don't want that smoke?
Hell no. A crossover step back that KD will pull on him. Goddamn snap, goddamn Anthony Davis's ankles in a heartbeat, man. No, none of them cats want none of that
KD
smoke,
is a matchup nightmare for anybody.
Anybody.
I mean,
point blank period.
He got good handles, so he can dribble around you.
Man,
he can pull up from anywhere.
What can that do?
I mean, the only thing he's not really strong at.
What can he not do?
Let me see what you're saying.
Let's get down there. What can KD not do?
He said, "Y'all crazy." that one AD. He loves defense. He don't have to be physical. Kevin ain't physical. Look, yeah, it's true. Looking like French fries. Nigga, what? He right. I mean, I would say that. I don't really see looking like two French fries. Two French friends. Oh, okay. Here's my thing. Here's why I say that, to what Richard said. I haven't really seen KD mixed up in the paint.
You don't have to.
I'm just saying, if they happen to be guard each other, which I don't see an incident where that happens.
No,
not
KD versus AD.
Yeah, not like a one-on-one situation.
No,
but if it comes down to that, it's gonna be all outside.
Well,
I'm not saying nothing against that, but I'm speaking more to Richard's point is that both of them not really physical. But KD doesn't have to be physical.
No, well, I've seen.
I mean, it's more.
I've seen KD post up and fade away.
Yeah, but still, that's still not.
I get what you're saying. No, if you're talking about power forward, like throwing bows and that's
not the game.
First of all, nobody's doing that in the NBA no more.
Shaq is gone.
Because look, not even Zion Williamson is bodying up like that.
See, that's a whole other discussion with Zion, how they using him and stuff. He playing guard.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
right.
But
as big as he is.
But look at the game.
Right.
Zion was doing finesse power moves.
Right.
He wasn't backing down nobody. He's doing finesse power moves to get to the hole. So nobody's doing that bully ball no more, being physical, period.
Right.
At all.
Richard said Anthony used to play guard, so it's easy for him to guard KD.
Man, I'm telling you.
And I'll give you this, Richard.
Yeah, but KD's at least 6'11", 7 foot. Right. His wingspan is crazy.
I will give you this. Out of all the people on the Lakers, he may be a better matchup because of the height and limberness of him. Because I think anybody else, KD gonna blow past.
KD's quicker than AD. He's quicker than AD. And I'm telling you, his handles will break AD down.
No, I agree with Melvin. He said KD is the best in the world.
Thank you. Boom.
I mean,
he's a problem. Do I need to repeat it? He looked at LeBron James and said, "Come on."
But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing we all overlooking too. We're just discussing one player.
Yeah.
They still got to worry about Harden
and Kyrie.
They still got to worry about Kyrie.
Kyrie's such a wild card.
You know what I'm saying? And then they supporting Cavs. You got Blake. You got Aldridge.
But Blake and LaMarcus showed up last night.
So it's like, what you gonna do?
Joe Harris showed up last night.
What you gonna do?
It's like, who you gonna guard? And I know people want to get mad at the super team, but I've said this. I don't get mad at it because at the end of the day, as a franchise, you want to get better. You want to greater the odds of you winning a championship. They're doing what they're supposed to do. That general manager who's running the Nets, he's supposed to go get the best players to make the best team. He's supposed to. I know people get mad at him, but he's doing his job. If he doesn't, he gets fired. you get fired.
And all right, and they can throw all their guards on Harden and then just let Kyrie score.
To an extent, I kind of understand.
And Melvin said AD can't guard KD.
Thank you. he took Kevin Durant's too quick for Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis will start tripping over his own goddamn feet trying to stay in front of Kevin Durant. He would put that boy on skates.
Richard said he may did the ISO on LeBron at the Cavaliers, but he can't do it. He couldn't do it when he was at OKC.
Oh my God.
But he was a younger player.
He was a pup.
He just starting. He still had the milk fresh on the breath.
Still smell like titty milk. That Cambodian titty milk.
I smell.
I like that Cambodian titty milk.
Right.
No, I mean.
So yeah. So I mean,
hey, people get better with time.
Just get better with time.
Because my thing is, by the time KD got to Golden State, he, to me, in my opinion, was arguably 1A, 1B, whatever, but however you want to go as best player in the world,
right.
1A, 1B.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? By the time he had to go to State. Look, Brooklyn has a lot of fool's gold because the only person that can, that can take them to the championship is Kevin Durant. And honestly, if he's not healthy, I don't see them winning the championship. I just don't.
Okay, so Richard said, it don't matter. Bron plays better now. So his whole point, LeBron is better.
Bron got to be healthy first.
Oh, okay. Even if we give you that argument.
Bron got to be healthy
but
first.
Hold on. But even if we give you that argument, LeBron is better. Brooklyn still has so many more factors that you have to deal with. It's like, it still is a moot point.
I say, look, I'll say
let me. I want to coach you up, but hold on. I'm not saying that I'm all in for. I'm not a Bron fan.
I'm a Laker fan, and I'm not a Bron fan.
I'm not a Brooklyn fan. I don't live in Brooklyn.
No,
but from a static point, from the eye test, they look good.
Both of them.
You know what I'm saying? They look good, so you have to give them their props.
They both dominate in their own way.
I'm talking about Brooklyn as a team.
Oh yeah,
Brooklyn looks good, and it looked hard to beat. Looking at what the Lakers been doing with their injuries, look what Brooklyn been doing with their injuries.
I don't see 76ers having enough.
I don't. Well, even that. But I'm just saying, I don't even see. I think it's 76ers in Brooklyn would be a better match than the Lakers in Brooklyn.
Oh well, yeah.
I just think so. I mean, I just think that the only saving grace the Lakers may have if 76ers and Brooklyn play a series and they beat up on each other and tire Brooklyn out
to the 7th game,
and they tire Brooklyn out, and the Lakers come in at the right time
and get a beat up team. I mean, I don't know.
So Richard said, okay, if they don't sweep everyone in the East, I won't believe it.
They're not sweeping Philly.
They're not gonna sweep Philly.
No.
They probably sweep everybody else but Philly.
I could probably see Philly maybe getting 2.
They'll get 2.
Maybe getting 2. But they're not getting swept.
I guess so. They'll get 2.
Okay, the only way Philly gets swept is, of course, Joel Embiid's injuries being kind of shaky. If he doesn't play, then they'll sweep him. Mm-hmm. But but I got to give Philly credit. Joel's been in and out the lineup for the last, few weeks because of the knee.
I'll give you the Heat too, Richard.
And Philly's they've still been winning. They haven't really lost a lot,
right?
Like maybe 2 or 3 games, maybe. But like over the last 10, they're
looking good too.
Over 10 game stretch, like 82, 73 or something like that.
I agree.
So Philly
looks great,
and then but Joel just came back.
So they just don't look as good as Brooklyn.
Well, I mean, they don't have a Kyrie and James Harden. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, when you got Brooklyn, you got 3 people who can create their own shots at any time,
right? Any
point,
right?
Any like literally like any second of the game, they can just be like, you know what? Tired of fucking with y'all. I'm going to the hole, or fuck it. I'm tired of fucking with y'all. Pull up, bow.
So, what do you think about Phoenix?
Man, Phoenix, man, I love Phoenix, dog. Hey, you heard me tell it to you. When you and Ben when you was in Detroit, I said, watch out for Phoenix.
Right.
Because I love what Chris Paul brings to that team.
Mm-hmm.
He brings just a different dog, go
Right.
get it, win at all costs attitude. He's a leader.
So,
I mean, say what you want that he doesn't have the championships, but he is a leader.
mm-hmm.
He's not a champion, but I don't want to say it's his fault.
So let me ask you this. What them defeating Utah, what does that do for Utah?
Well, I mean,
as far as is Utah a pretender?
No. Utah's a contender. They've been in the first place of the West all season long, still in first place. And that's despite having certain ups and downs of certain win streaks, lose streaks. Still stay on top. They're in first place. What's Mel talking about?
Mel said, Richard sounded like a LeBron James fan back when he was with the Cavaliers facing KD and the Warriors. Just as laughable. All right, now Richard says. Now we just need sincere. We all good.
Oh my God. Do not get sincere in here.
The Nets are a little like the Lakers when they picked Karl Malone and Gary Payton.
Nah, that's
and
not
boys.
Even. No.
Playoffs are different. Only players consistently ball. Only consistent player is Kyrie balling. But okay, here, let me say this.
No, that's
to his point.
That's not nowhere close to when the Lakers picked up Malone and Gary Payton.
Malone was on crutches.
Gary Payton
was
my God.
One step into the convalescent home.
First of all, he wasn't nowhere close to the glove. That boy was like a used rubber at that point. Like just wasn't holding nothing.
Yeah, he wasn't holding nothing.
He wasn't holding shit.
He's like a rubber that your girl that put holes in.
Okay.
We're gonna have this baby, nigga. We're gonna have this baby.
He wasn't playing no kind of tight defense at that point in time. By the time he got to the Lakers, no, Richie. Oh my God, you smoking some good shit. I need some of that shit you smoking.
He said he definitely a LeBron fan. I mean, and then the only thing we had Shaq and Kobe, but that was about it.
Well, first of all, they weren't operating. They was just operating on just pure talent because at that point they hated the shit out of each other.
Mm-hmm. So, and they came up against a good Pistons team.
A physical Pistons team.
Right. I mean, Karl Malone wasn't Karl Malone then.
No, he wasn't the mailman.
He wasn't a mailman.
He wasn't nowhere close. That boy wasn't even the pool boy at that point in time. He wasn't the mailman. For damn sure.
Richard say, I don't smoke, nigga. I don't smoke.
I think you do. We need to get you drug tested. Talking about you don't smoke.
But I mean
you popping pill or something, you may not be smoking.
The only comparison they have is they had names, big name stars.
Big names.
That's it. But as far as like ability and all that, it's not the same. I mean, Blake.
Hell, because
Blake is.
I was about to go to that because
Yeah.
so far Blake and LaMarcus don't look like out of shape old dudes like Karl Malone and Gary was looking like.
They was way past their prime.
They way past their prime. Them boys
They
look
should have
like
retired 10 years ago. Right?
they had no business even being there.
I mean, I kind of said the same thing, Melvin. He said everybody with eyes know the Lakers are outmatched. It just looked. It looks like. Here's the thing. To Richard's point and to Melvin's point, yes, playoffs are different.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You get in the playoffs and you see teams that can turn it up. And,
that's without a doubt.
Speaking of LeBron is one of those players that can do it.
Turn it on, yeah.
So I would give you that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're looking at it from the eye test.
Right now.
And what you see.
Right now.
Brooklyn look unstoppable.
Yes.
I mean, just looking at the eye test. You know what I'm saying? That's all we can go by anyway, because no one can really know what's gonna happen.
And that's
because some of you niggas pick Gonzaga. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Some of you is like, oh, Zach's gonna win it all. Zach's gonna win it all. And you know what I say to that?
But they are who we thought they were.
What'd you say, Dennis?
But they are who we thought they were.
You're not gonna let that one go, dog.
Ain't let it go, nigga. I ain't Teddy Pendergrass.
Oh my God. Okay, so we got to talk about this. So since Marcus Aldridge, Blake, they get there.
Right, Van. You said it too.
What?
See, I was saying that's that family thing, that family connection.
What?
Van said, yeah, he said Baylor was gonna win too.
He said Baylor was gonna win.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I knew he. Okay. I know. Read it. Mel, I know Mel going in.
Mel said, Richard's off on his sports history. A prime KD, Kyrie, and Harden with Blake and Aldridge. Oh my God. Hold on, Mel. I gotta connect you up. Mel, hold on a second. Oh, hold on, Mel.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, Mel.
We had the great Mel Walk at the clock
I forgot to connect the phone up.
He had the clock in. Oh, this is gonna get good.
All right, hold on. I gotta reset it. Just give me a second, Mel.
Hey. That boy Richard must have got Mel hot dog. He's like, bro, this guy.
All right, Mel. Hello?
All right, man. What's up, fella?
What's going on, bro?
What's good, Mel?
Hey, I can't believe Richard, man. I can't believe him. So here's the deal. I can't believe he compared a prime big three. Like, they're in their prime. Harden, Kyrie, KD, they're in their prime. Right? And they have Blake Griffin and LaMarcus Aldridge as role players.
Coming off the bench.
Right? That's totally different from a fat, out-of-shape Shaq with a bad toe injury, a prime Kobe, and past their prime Karl Malone and Gary Payton.
Way past their prime.
Not the same at all.
Not even close.
On top of that, with chemistry issues.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
What we see right now is a LeBron James fan grasping for straws and hoping that something will go wrong with this team to save LeBron's legacy. That's it. This is the same thing that was going. No, I'm saying this is the same thing that was going when he was with Cleveland, and everybody with eyes knew that the Warriors could not be beat with KD.
Right.
And Nick Wright and LeBron James jump snatch strippers was kept coming out saying LeBron can beat them. LeBron can beat them. And they got swept in a gentleman's sweep. And to get that gentleman's sweep, the referees had to cheat and get them 25 free throws in the first quarter.
Richard said,
hey, man, this junk is over. The Lakers done.
Well, Melvin, Richard said,
he dropped Mike, bro.
That was it. But for those who are still on, I was like, all right.
No, Mel needed to drop Mike on there. He's like, nah, I can't believe this. Say what I said, drop Mike, and I'm out.
Appreciate you, Melvin.
Shout out to Melvin Wall.
Man Down Podcast.
Yeah, y'all go check them out. Man Down Podcast Network, Black Owned Podcast.
Let me read Richard's comment right quick.
Yeah.
He said, I'm gonna check so I'm gonna check with y'all after the playoffs. I'm gonna need an apology. You can't look in my eyes. You can't. He said you can't look at the eye test, a book or judge a book by its covers. He said, it's crazy to look at the Pistons when they won. He said, and then he said he was comparing Blake and LaMarcus Aldridge when he was talking about
being
LeBron and not LeBron.
Being Carl
and
nah.
Right.
I still can't rock. I still can't rock with that. I still can't rock with that. Now, if he's talking about as a comparability, as in like, and
then he said,
big names in one team, that's the only thing.
Then Richard said, "Man is down, Mel." Y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping.
I mean, so, but anyway, back on topic before.
Go ahead.
But no, shout out to Mel.
Shout out to Mel. Appreciate you, and you too, Rich.
So
y'all making it interesting.
So Clippers, the other LA team.
Right.
What does Boogie Cousins do for them?
I don't know. And the reason why I say that is because come on. And then Richard said might drop that. Here's the thing. I mean, if he can be half the player that he once was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And really like coming off the bench, give him a couple points. I think Boogie is more, he can give you that spark. He can give you that toughness.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and somebody got to pick up the slack. You already know what Paul George is going to do in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? He has to, And that's something Paul George got to live that down.
Put out the APB.
You know what I'm saying? Because every playoff you see the same thing. So
have you seen him?
Right.
Tell me, have you seen him? Oh.
So yeah, so that's the thing. I think if Paul can show up, I think they look tough in the West, and that's what I'm saying. And I know you're a Lakers fan, but I think it's it's gonna be tough for the Lakers the way they looking, because if Boogie can be halfway decent, Paul George show up.
Boogie just need to get play 20 minutes.
Yeah.
7 boards.
And beat up people in the paint.
Maybe 9 points.
That's it. Rough them up in the paint.
3-4 personal fouls.
I'll tell you, man.
You good.
Because that goes a long way in the playoffs. You roughing them up in the paint. That goes a long way.
Hey, especially and I would say put his 20 minutes towards the crunch time.
Right.
Just let him just get rebounds. Play.
I forgot about Rondo. Yeah, you're right, man.
Yeah, no. Don't get me wrong. I like what the Clippers are doing, getting Rondo.
Right.
Getting Boogie. You know, you're getting veteran players that play some ball.
Right.
They have injury issues.
Right.
You know, they're
but the Van Point, he said that, you know, Boogie and Rondo giving them a type of identity they didn't have before.
Rough and tough.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why I think Boogie helps bring that, you know, I was saying, you know, that toughness, man. That goes a long way.
But here's my thing. Paul George doesn't fit that.
Yeah. Paul George, Mr. Softy Ice Cream.
Paul George don't fit that.
He don't.
He don't fit that kind of characterization. He doesn't fit that tough, gritty character that Boogie and Rondo bring. You know, now I will say Kawhi is more rugged, even though he's quiet and what seems timid. But you know, Kawhi gets busy. But Paul,
Kawhi, yeah.
But Paul, he's a big boy. Paul is a finesser.
Right.
You know, I'm not expecting him to fit that whole rough and rugged character that Boogie and Rondo do.
But he don't have to.
No.
But okay, because I think Richard brings up an interesting point.
Yeah.
He said it's gonna be tough, but if the Lakers make it to the finals and win, what will LeBron's legacy be?
I don't give a damn about the legacy.
Are they still gonna hate on him then?
I don't hate on LeBron. Because I'm a Lakers fan, but I've never been a fan of LeBron. I don't hate on him. I respect his game, because you would be an idiot not to respect LeBron's game. Like literally.
Always compared.
You gotta be a legit complete
always compared to
respect it.
Always compared to being a Piston fan and Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because that's the time you grew up in.
I couldn't stand him because I was a Piston fan.
Yeah.
But I respect his game.
You got to.
You know, I respect his game. I couldn't take it away from him. He was a great player.
Yes.
You know, and so I think that's my comparison to him. But you talk about his legacy, and I'm gonna get to y'all comments in a second. But you talk about his legacy. I guess it depends on who is speaking about his legacy. What, you know what I'm saying? If you look at statistic wise,
he's not the greatest.
He's not the greatest, but I'm saying, but he still is good on paper. You know what I'm saying? What do you measure? What is your litmus test? Your litmus test championships?
Your criteria. What's your criteria?
You know what I'm saying? Because some people say
no, but this is what we always get to when we talk about goals.
Because then
what's your criteria?
Can you say that Barkley wasn't a good player?
I mean,
he don't have any championships.
Not a one.
You know, Sidney Moncrief. I mean, we can go down the line. You know, Doc only got one. I mean, Doc was an excellent player. I mean, Dr. J was Michael Jordan before Michael Jordan was there.
Dr. J?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He was the Michael Jordan of that era.
Before Mike,
you know what I'm saying? Before Mike showed up.
Yeah.
He only got one championship. So can you say he's not a great player because he got one and Mike got 6?
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
So I mean, I'm not saying either or. Which one is?
I mean, how many championships Bill Russell got?
That too. My thing is, what is your litmus test?
Yeah. What's your criteria?
Yeah. What's your criteria? Yeah. What are you going by? Let me read some of the comments.
Hold on before you get to these comments, because I know it's going to go down a rabbit hole because there's some good stuff coming. But to Rich's point on the legacy, to me, nobody really gives a damn about LeBron's legacy but LeBron.
Okay.
And the media feeds off of it, and they want to keep making these stories and the narratives.
Mhm.
I don't give a damn about his legacy. To me, LeBron goes down as one of the greatest basketball players to ever play.
I agree.
Now, whether he's at your top 4, he's your top
that's
1.
Based on preference.
That's based on everybody's different preference because they all have different criteria on what gives you the greatest of all time.
And then that depends on the area you live in. Because people older than us will say Oscar Robertson the best player ever played.
You grew up watching Dr. J and Michael Jordan. You saw his whole career, and then you see LeBron and Kobe and all them.
Right.
I grew up the last of Michael's career. Right. I saw Kobe's career. I saw Shaq's career. I see LeBron's career.
Right.
You know, I'm growing up in different eras, different times. People are going to have their own opinion, their own criteria, their own narrative on who they feel is the greatest. I'm just saying I don't give a damn about his legacy or what it means for him to win it or not. The media can play the story narrative. Oh, he came back from injury. AD got hurt. Andre Drummond got hurt. Look at the narrative. They come back and they win the championship. If it happens, great. I'm a Lakers fan. Thank you for championship number 18. That's all I can say. You know, I don't give a damn about LeBron's legacy. I'm looking at the Lakers legacy because I am a Lakers fan.
Right.
Thank you for number 18.
Van said Paul George is not a franchise player.
Nope, never was. Not even in Indiana.
He's good, but not the man.
Nope. No, you're right. You're right. I'm agreeing.
Mel said if LeBron beat the Nets in the finals, I will move him past Kobe as far as his legacy.
Lakers legacy? Hold on.
No.
Lakers legacy or just legacy all in?
I think you're talking about past Kobe. I think you're talking about Kobe in general.
No.
Let him clear. I'll let him clarify.
Because I'm saying that there's a difference. Because people are already giving LeBron all the Laker love legacy just because of one championship. So I just want to
hold on. Let me catch up on some of these comments.
Yeah,
all right. Being a Piston fan, I didn't respect Jordan until these young niggas started talking about LeBron shit. But see, Van, I did respect him. I just didn't like him because I was a Piston fan.
Yeah.
That's all.
It was hate by association.
Right. Pretty much. It's far more respectable for a team, for the team you play for to be unstoppable because of you versus lucking up and beating an unbeatable team. That was Mel. Van says he's top 10 of all and all. I'm not Van. Richard said that LeBron's top 10 stats, but don't quote him on that.
I mean, he's in
and that may be true. He may be in top 10.
Well, I know he's top 5 in scoring. I think he's top 10 in assists. I'm not sure where he's at in rebounds. He's probably nowhere close to that in blocks. I can guarantee you that.
And then Richard. All right, Melvin clearing his up too. Let me read Richard comment. I'll clear what he says. Richard says, "I'm looking at the greatest means, the best overall, not killer mentality."
That's still.
I'm gonna come back to that.
That's still vague.
I'm gonna come back to that.
Yeah, that's still pretty vague.
I think I know what he's saying. I'm gonna come back to
that.
Okay. No, Kobe is the greatest Laker hands down, but on the GOAT list, he'll be above. Okay, LeBron will be above. Okay,
so just clear it up, Mel. You're fair to say that on your GOAT list, you got Kobe above LeBron right now.
He said LeBron. No, he's saying if the Lakers beat the Nets.
Yeah. With LeBron winning it.
Right. Okay.
No. Trust me.
On the GOAT list.
On the GOAT list,
but Kobe's still the best Laker overall. That's what he's saying.
Okay. Yeah. Look, my GOAT list is this. All right. And this is no shade to nobody. In this particular order, I got MJ.
Okay.
I got Kobe.
Okay.
And I got LeBron.
Okay.
And then KD right there.
All right.
So 1, 2, 3, and 4.
All right.
That's just mine. I mean, as of right now,
I'm pretty much in that ballpark. Like I said,
that's me.
I would add Dr. J to it.
Well, that's for you. I didn't see Jay play.
Right. I'm just saying, I would. But I pretty much got most.
But I would put Shaq in my 5.
Okay. All right.
That's just me.
I mean, I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
I'm kind of I don't know about order, but they on my list.
Yes.
And then Mel said LeBron is number 1 in turnovers all time.
Hey, you cannot forget that. You know, and no disrespect to LeBron, Kobe's on that turnover list too. I know LeBron might have more. Correct me if I'm wrong with that, Mel. But you know, look, it's part of the game, but you can't overlook it. You know what I'm saying? You can't, because when you're giving other teams possessions, you're giving them opportunities to score,
right?
And those wins can easily turn into losses.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and what if those wins that you thought you had was a finals game and it turns into a loss or a championship? You know, I'm just saying it can happen,
but hey, it's springtime now, so you know, spring means it's time to go to the diamond.
Oh man, yeah. Let's talk quick little baseball, because I know we're getting short on time. And it's crazy. Fernando Tatis got his big deal. It was a 14 years, 340 million, but now he's on the DL, or the injured list now, is what they call it, with left shoulder inflammation. It might be a separation, might not 100% sure. But hey, the greatest story coming out so far in the first few weeks of baseball is I.O.W.
Right.
The Detroit Tigers, that boy's showing out.
I told you, I spoke about on Monday.
You did, and he's been showing out.
He taking advantage of his opportunity, full advantage of his opportunity. And I think that's
22-year-old.
I mean, that's what all you can expect from a player, man. You get that opportunity, you take full advantage of it. He's looking good. I mean, but like I said about the Tigers anyway, and Vin, if he's still here, he can attest to this. I think the Tigers have players on their team. They wait, like I said before, wait and see players. Like if they live up to their potential, the Tigers have a good team.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? But it's so many factors in some of those players. Like, I don't, you know, it's kind of shaky.
Yeah.
You know, then you got Miguel over there, old as dirt.
Miguel Cabrera.
You know, Miggy is old. You know,
hey, but he still can put the bat to the ball.
He can hit. But like we said Monday, he can't run. If he don't hit a home run, he in trouble. A triple for him is a single. You know what I'm saying? Shoot.
You're right. But I love it. I love
right.
I love seeing some of these young cats who basically come out of nowhere and they just turn it on.
Right.
Let's hope he can keep it consistent throughout the rest of the season. You know, let's not just have a quick first couple of weeks of the season when you're hot.
That's the thing.
Let's keep it.
That's
on
why you want to
jump
to a lot of conclusions. I'm gonna bring that back up later.
Oh, of course, but I definitely want to give props to I.O.W. and hopefully that he can continue. I don't want to wish you too much success because
I want to jinx you.
No, because I don't want to jinx you and you in my division, my Royals.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
But hey, we had my sister on Monday. She kind of helped.
Let me read these two comments because it's just going to another direction.
Yeah, go ahead.
Kobe is a better player than LeBron, period. Kobe mastered everything: scoring, winning, defending, IQ, passing, shooting. For anyone on the court, the post game, etc., etc.
You get no arguments from me.
And then the last one is LeBron only mastered the IQ, passing, and driving the ball. If it was a martial arts, Kobe would be a black belt to the highest degree, and LeBron would be the ground and pound king. All right, man. I should say that for last. That sounds like a good closing argument, but okay.
No, literally, that makes him one-dimensional.
Right.
You know, Kobe could kill you so many ways.
But go ahead.
Get no arguments from me. Not one.
All right, go ahead.
I'm with you, man.
About
yeah. You know, it's great to see some of these young cats take advantage of their opportunities. And you know, I love it. So we'll see what I.O.W. can do. And unfortunate news, we had my sister on Monday trying to help clarify the I guess the setting of what it would be for masseuse and a client as like Deshaun Watson. Great information. And it helped clear me up because the next day, Ashley Solis, who was the first one to drop a silver suit, finally came forward, along with another girl. I can't remember her name, but she wasn't present. She wrote a letter. Yeah, she wrote a letter. Did you see it?
I saw it.
Okay.
I saw it. So hey, I'm gonna let you say it. Go ahead. So I'm curious what you're gonna say.
When she said it ain't about the money, and then I looked at Shorty,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, you with this high pride, like powered for lawyer, and he prepped you because your whole speech is all Microsoft worded it out, so it's prep. He prepped you for the words, but he did not prep her physically. Shorty's hair was a mess. Bangs was toe up to the floor up. Hair was raggedy. She had the cheap ass, blue ass Target sunglasses in her head still during the whole press conference. The fake ass tears and shit. And she said, it's not about the money, but I'm looking at you, baby. That looked like a hand-me-down a woman's suit you had on. You didn't get that tailored like that. Like for that lawyer to be so pristine, did not prep her at all because she looked like a ragamuffin and looked like this was about the money.
Let me say this.
I keep it real.
I'm gonna say
I keep it real. I don't give a damn.
The way the legal system works,
man.
A lot of times, they present an offer, and sometimes they go civil first before they go criminal because they figure, let's go ahead and we might be able to win this civil case instead of going down the criminal line because it's a dragged out procedure. You got to bring other people's business in. So instead of going that, you go civil case and make an offer. Now, here's my thing. Well, 2 points I want to make on that. One, on the Deshaun Watson part. If I'm Deshaun and I know these accusations to be true, I'm gonna go ahead and give him $100,000.
Call it rap.
You know what I'm saying?
Just
because all right, it's settled. Get you out my face.
Yeah.
Because you can always put on, hey, she's about trying to hit this lick. I went ahead and gave her this lick so she go on about her business. And people can say what they're gonna say.
And my life can go
but
on.
Then at the same time, your life can go on. People gonna forget about a second. You still have that element of nobody really knows what happened. So if you actually did that, nobody would know between you and her. You know what I'm saying? And it goes away. Because you gotta look at it from this standpoint. If it is true now, going down the line, you face criminal charges, you can face civil charges
at that point,
and it's gonna be more than 100,000 then.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Now going to your point, what you were saying, I had mixed feelings. And the reason why I say that because, I study body language a little bit, and I couldn't really tell because she wouldn't look up, so I couldn't really see some of the little cues and stuff. So I'm trying to say, okay, is she blinking her eyes? Is she, what I'm saying? I'm looking at certain little things. She's looking over this way. She doing that. Is she twitching? Is she touching her face? You know what I'm saying? She didn't do none of those things. And without me having knowing her, what her knowing what body language is, it's hard to get a gauge.
Yeah.
So I couldn't really tell. And plus I'm not an expert. I'm a novice at it. So could she be telling the truth? Possibly. She possibly could. And I hate, I'm one of those things like if I believe something, I stand on it. You know what I'm saying? And my initial,
I believe that hoe gave up the neck and got mad.
Right. I mean, that can happen. Initially, I thought this was, garbage. I just thought it was. It just seemed so fishy. And then now they brought her out. I'm like, it still could be fishy because I watched the usual round of sports people, and oh my God, now that she said it, it could be true. I believe. I don't know. I know it's just accusations, but now it's looking bad. I'm like, yeah, just kind of just sit back and wait, because there's been history of people who can get on TV,
and tell a lie,
cry,
yeah,
boo-hoo,
yeah,
say all this stuff, swear on my mama and them,
say the right shit.
You know what I'm saying? And then they be lying
like hell.
And you don't want to. If she's a victim, you don't want to diminish.
No.
None of that. So I always say that from the get-go, because people pile on. Well, no, I'm not saying that.
Yeah, we ain't trying to have y'all fuck up words.
But what I am saying is that don't be quick to just because you see somebody, shedding tears to say, "Oh, this must be true."
Yeah.
Cause look, I ain't saying I'm gangster, but I've been in the streets a little bit.
Know a little bit.
I know a little bit.
And
I seen niggas put on shows. And you would think it's the most believable thing in the world.
And they be lying. Lying like hell.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
And she looked like
that whole lie.
she looked like she been around. She like she been around the corner a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
That motherfucker looked
she know game.
That motherfucker looked like she was like,
she know game.
Oh, Deshaun, you.
And then I guess some of the stuff she was saying.
Nah, man.
And like your sister has said,
come on, man.
He came out naked.
That's red flag and
you said
party
you
foul
weren't
number
into
one.
it, but you said, okay, I'm a professional. I'm gonna go in and go ahead and do the massage. But my thing was like, if that's not what you about, just say, look,
bro. Here's what's telling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, listening to how my sister describes how it should always be so professional.
Right.
And in her interview,
I don't think she's a professional.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
She was like, I take pride. I'm so professional, blah, blah, blah. Then why is there exposure?
Mm-hmm.
Why is there contact? Period.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I can't believe you. That's why I'm listening to what she's saying,
mm-hmm.
and I'm listening to what somebody in that same profession
mm-hmm.
is saying. And it didn't match.
Right.
It didn't match.
Well, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying, when I'm saying I don't think she's a professional, I ain't talking about her action went professional. I think she might be an amateur.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
She's a backwoods, dirty, goddamn
mobile
home. No, backwoods mobile home, happy ending ass masseuse ass broad.
Okay.
That's what she is.
All right.
She looked like it. She look,
mm-hmm.
and I hate to judge books by the cover, but the shawty looked broke. She looked like this is her chance to get a lick and get right with her finances. Because I'm willing to bet you,
mm-hmm.
because now that she's exposed herself,
mm-hmm.
Deshaun Watson team gets a chance to dig dirt on her. I want to see her financials. I want to see how look. Mm-hmm. If Shody broke it and broke where the shit it says negative in mm-hmm. front of that bitch, yeah, you damn right it's shit's about the money.
Well, I would say this. I think Deshaun Watson team made a mistake in their statement and coming out attacking her right away.
Hey, that's his job.
No, but see, here's the thing.
He's supposed to make her look like a
here's the thing. Right now, this case is in the court of public opinion.
Yes.
Right,
it's been started over social media.
Right, weeks. So you want to try to at least get that momentum in your favor.
Yes.
You know, now it's still gonna be tried in court regardless.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, but
it's just a matter of time when it's gonna hit the court.
All right. So it's gonna be tried in court. My thing is, don't attack the victim. You know what I'm saying? Unless you have evidence.
That's why I think that's why they're doing it.
Yeah, see, I don't know if they have evidence.
I believe they have the same evidence that both teams are having. And Deshaun's team are saying, this is baseless. This is foolishness.
It's sincere.
Oh Lord.
Keep it civil, nigga. Keep it civil.
What up, Kinfolk?
What up, bro?
Excuse me.
Nigga, good?
Yeah, you know, smoker's cough, man. Don't worry about me.
Shit, that sounds like Corona's cough.
Nah, nigga, I ain't never had no Corona. Don't know what the Corona is. The Corona I know about come with a lime.
I ain't talking about the lime, nigga.
And I drink it, and it comes with tacos. That's the only Corona I know about. No, I can't take her serious.
Okay.
Because what she's saying doesn't match up with a true professional has said what's supposed to go on.
Okay.
She's a jump off. She's looking for a money bag. And I hate and people take what I say so harsh, and I'm not trying to shame her. I'm just saying from my point of view, from what's presented, because they are presenting a lot of information out here over social media.
Right.
A lot of information out in the public.
Right.
That's what they're doing. So I'm taking the information in it. I'm getting from them. I'm taking information from other professionals, and I'm concluding my own hypothesis, my own guess.
Okay.
And my guess is that this one, Ashley, who finally came out, I'm telling you, she's doing great at the job of playing a certain role, because look at that whole speech was doctored up by that lawyer. He knows what to say. He knows the right things to say, because if you listen to what she said, she's so vague. The only discrete detail that she said, probably because of legality reasons, I'm sure of. She only said your penis touched my hand. She never went in depth of anything, left a lot of stuff
That's
so
very vague.
vague.
That's very vague.
That's what I'm saying. So, that whole speech she had, Microsoft worded and doctored up by that lawyer. He directed her and pepped her exactly what to say, certain words, certain things to trigger certain people's emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And he played his card. He played his job. He did his job. But he failed at literally getting her prepped physically because she looked like a ragamuffin.
I'm sorry.
She looks like a money-hungry broad.
This nigga sincere said, just land it in Vegas. Keep your phones on just in case I get locked up.
Hey, if you get locked up, man, I got a homeboy in Vegas. I could probably, get you squared up.
I got cousins out there
on the bill, but don't do no damn what's that shit? With the motherfuckers in Vegas and shit, hangover. Yeah,
hangover.
Don't do no hangover shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't get your ass jammed up with no hangover shit, sincere homeboy.
But yeah, I don't know, man. But let's keep it rocking. Nike, in light of this, Nike and Beats by Dre began to distance themselves from Deshaun Watson.
Beats by Dre said they just nixed the whole deal.
Yeah.
Now they just went ahead and dropped it. Nike postponed, which in turn is eventually going to be a drop. Yeah, it's going to happen eventually.
Right.
I mean, we said this. I mean, and then I've had my homeboy Bones on the late night show last week, and we've already alluded that endorsements is done.
Yeah.
And so it's I'm not surprised by this at all. But in other quarterback news in the NFL, even though one talented individual, because of legal reasons, is not part of the QB carousel, Justin Fields is going to have a second pro day next week at Ohio State.
Right.
And of course, San Francisco will be in attendance, as they should be. We kind of talked about it the other day that Mac Jones might be their guy at third overall.
They need to leave Matt alone.
Nah, Mac is not the guy.
Mac is not the guy.
No.
Like I said before, they bet off of Mike Jones than Matt Jones.
Who?
Right.
No, I think Kyle Shanahan likes Mac Jones. Yeah. You know why? Because look who he loved. When he's in Washington, he loved Kirk Cousins. When he was in Atlanta, he loved Matt Ryan.
Right. Matt Ryan's a decent player.
Yes, but then he gets to San Francisco, brings in Jimmy G.
Right.
They all kind of have a similar look. They're more pocket presence, not big on mobility. That's what Kyle Shanahan likes. He likes a pocket passer.
It's Kyle Shanahan running it, but I'm saying if you look at Justin Fields and you look at Kaepernick, that's Kaepernick 2.0, and they went to the Super Bowl. Style wise. I'm not saying
probably a better passer with Fields.
Right. I'm just saying, what I'm saying, in the style wise and everything, they can reproduce that.
Trust me. I get
and they got a good defense.
A hell of a defense.
So I'm like, I don't know, Fields might be the move. But this is Kyle Shanahan, so he wasn't there when they run it off it.
You know what? Honestly, I think it comes down to John Lynch. Because if John Lynch, who's the general manager, says, no, we're not going with Mac Jones. Because my thing is, I don't think you go all the way up to the third pick or third overall pick and go get Mac Jones.
Who?
Mac Jones. You don't go get Mac Jones with the third overall. You could have stayed at 12 and got his ass.
Yeah, you could have stayed at 30th and got his ass. Like Mac, next.
No, next.
We'll take this center. We don't want this. Give us 2 centers out of Wisconsin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We good.
So honestly, I like Trey Lance better at that pick.
Yeah.
Even I know a lot of people.
I think Trey Lance has a lot more potential.
Which is what you need, because especially if they're saying they're going to stick with Jimmy G.
Yeah, that they point to the one game he played in 2020. He overthrew a few passes, but if you look at his overall body of work, I think he'd be straight.
I mean, they're just worried because he only played 17 games.
I mean, yes, they not Division I. However, in their league, they were like the Celtics of that league. They won a whole bunch of championships.
North Dakota State, they dominate in FCS.
Right,
they dominate.
So I mean,
they Alabama to FCS.
Right. So I mean, that's got to speak to something.
It does. I mean,
but
not for Carson Wentz, but
Carson Wentz. I think Carson Wentz, and I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna move on because we still got to do another show. But I'm gonna say this: Carson Wentz's biggest problem is up here.
His head.
That's his biggest problem. It's
mental.
It's in his head.
Yeah, it's mental.
I mean, the skills is there. I'm not saying he a top 5, but the skills are there.
Well, that's why this is the make or break year.
Yeah. But
this is the make or break year.
You say the
you surrounded by
the Falcons. What do the Falcons do with the number 2? I mean, number 4.
Number 4?
Yeah, number 4. You trade?
I say you either if. All right, it comes down to this.
You probably gonna say I'm probably gonna say
no. If they want to keep Matt Ryan,
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah,
you trade it. You trade that pick out,
and I think that's the key issue. It depends on what you want to do with Matt Ryan.
Honestly, I say if I'm the Denver Broncos, give me that number 4 pick because I think the Broncos are like 8 or 9 or something like that. They're in the top 10 still, but Falcons can go back and still get a great offensive or defensive weapon.
Right. I think you have a point there, Sincere. I think he may do pretty decent in Indy, but it's a wait and see thing with him.
It's always a wait.
I mean, it's all about his mind. I think if he gets his mental together, if
he needs that good. He needs some good Canucci before he plays. That's what he needs.
No, he needs something. But I think his mental together.
That boy needs some of that good Canucci.
Right. But, it's about that time, bro. It's about that time.
He saw that good Canucci.
Holla at your boy!
Stick with the chip, little ass nigga. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Sean Miller has been fired from Arizona. Good riddance. The hell took so long. You talking about a man that has brought too much heat onto your program. The man has brought the worst 3 letters you ever want to hear to your front door. FBI. You gotta go and take them motherfuckers with you.
All right, you about that? What, nigga?
Yeah.
FBI.
Bye. I'm surprised it took him Arizona this long to get.
I thought
rid
you said you just
Charlotte.
landed in Vegas. You drinking already?
He should be.
You just got there, nigga.
No, you.
Get settled a little bit. He said the Jazz going to the Super Bowl.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you drinking already.
He drinking. Don't play no more hate comments.
We had to shut your comments down.
Yeah, he definitely drinking.
All right. All right. I'm gonna keep mine sweet and short. Is it time? Can we let me say it like this? Can we say that the experiment of the Patriot way versus the Brady way is over with? Can we say that now that Brady won his Super Bowl and Bill didn't make it to the playoffs, has Brady proven his point? You know, if you look at the factors, Brady uplifted a team that was pretty. They had good weapons. Don't get me wrong. Like he went down over to the Lions or to the Jaguars and took them to the Super Bowl.
He ain't go.
You know what I'm saying?
He did not go to a scrub team.
He went to a pretty good team, but
that's why he did it.
but what he did.
Oh, these niggas looking kind of nice,
right? But what? Some sincere comment that we don't close this out. But anyway, but what Brady did was bring a winning attitude. He changed the mentality to him. And I think I want to say that I still think the jury is out because I don't think because of last year, Bill didn't get a fair shake.
Hey, that's Bill's fault.
I mean, it is what it is. I'm just saying. I think
that's bad structure of the team. That's your fault.
Let's see what Bill do this year.
With a more I got
I
you.
want to see what Bill do this year before I say the experiment's over with.
That boy was spending boy was spending damn NFL money like it was an NFL stimmy, dog.
Right.
He was
Sincere said, "Fuck y'all," and fuck Tom too. On that note,
little ass nigga.
Duval. Shout out Sincere. Part of the Black on podcast, Man Down Podcast Network. So y'all go check them out. You probably not even doing a show today since you're in Vegas. You can still do it. You still do a show. It probably might be too toasty to do.
Oh, he gonna do the show with us tomorrow. I mean Saturday.
Oh, Saturday, yeah. Oh Lord.
While he in Vegas, probably drunk out of his mind.
Oh Lord, that's gonna be too much. I don't even.
Peace, kinfolk.
You be good. Hey, you be safe out there, kinfolk. For real. But anyway, that's our show. Episode 43 is in the books.
All right.
We actually got to get ready for it. We're running over on time. We just had too much fun today. We had a lot of interaction from the
shout out to Richard. Shout out to Vin.
Yeah.
Shout out to Man Down Podcast.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody. But anyway,
he said Peach is going solo.
Whoa!
I'm definitely tuning in. That.
Hell yeah! I better tune in for that one because I know Peach
and nobody gonna be able to pull the strings, pull the reins. Come on, Peach. Hold on.
Peaches, come on back. That's gonna be interesting.
That's gonna be a good show.
I'm watching that.
All right, I'll be watching that.
I'm watching that. But we ran over time because we had great interaction today.
Right.
Great conversation. We appreciate the love.
Mm-hmm.
If you want more content, go on over to the website www.iofter119.com. Yeah, that. Of course, Apple, iPod users, anything Apple, iPhone-ish, iOS, go over, download the app in your app store. The I.O.W. network app is up. It's running.
Hopefully by next week,
Android users.
Android will be up.
Be patient. I know. I'm with y'all. I'm an Android head. Fuck y'all, motherfucking Apple head, motherfucker. Yeah, but anyway, it's coming. Until then, it's been great. It's been fun. Love somebody, hug somebody. Peace. Y'all be good, world.
The I.O.W. Network.